Yeah, they got to get an offensive lineman. I would imagine they'll take a guard. They have two third-round picks. So best guard available in round 3. I don't really have an opinion yet. The offensive linemen talk tomorrow and then work out on Sunday. So I'll have a better feel for them coming up. What I want to say is, we talk about Ayuk, Debo, Purdy. Still, the most important player on this team is Christian McCaffrey. Most important player on this team. When he's good, they're great. When he's out, they're not good. And that's been that way since 2022. And I know a lot of people want to feel like last year was a fluke and it's behind him and he'll be great and dominant once again. I don't expect that. I'm open to being incorrect. I don't expect Christian McCaffrey to once again carry this team the way he did for a season and a half. I think those days are behind him. I think his body's beginning to break down, and I think they're not going to have him for extended periods anymore. And I think what's tough about that is you don't know how much you're going to have him, but you do know that when you don't have him, your offense falls apart. Why? Because even though you have running backs on the team who can run it, Mason, great runner. Garendo, hell of a runner. Both of these guys average damn near 6 yards a carry, more than 5. What makes the 49ers offense work, what makes it deadly, especially with Brock Purdy at quarterback, is the running back who can catch passes out of the backfield. Because without that, Brock Purdy all of a sudden is leading the league in air yards per attempt and forcing passes downfield, really forcing passes that his arm shouldn't be making. Whereas in the past, he could just dump the ball behind the line of scrimmage to Christian McCaffrey, who could make a guy or two miss, and it's 8 yards. It made Brock better. It made Kyle better. And I think after seeing what the offense looked like for a season without that element, you can bet your bottom dollar they're adding that player to this team. They're not going to go into another season with the possibility that Christian could miss some or all of it, and they'll have the offense they had this year. I think they'll be more cavalier about the left tackle position than they will about the running back position. Trent, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. They're not going to say that with Christian McCaffrey. They're going to draft a running back no later than round 3. They could take him in round 2. I'm praying they won't because, again, they don't have that luxury. That would be a luxury, freaking running back in round 2. But round 3, yeah. And I don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be someone who's very good at catching passes, who can run some of the same routes that McCaffrey runs and command some of the same attention. Is that Cam Scatterboo? I don't know. I kind of think Cam Scatterboo would be better as like a use check replacement, but any back who can catch passes in the backfield is someone the Niners not only need to look at, will look at, probably will trade up for. Garendo has some of that skill set, but he couldn't really replace it. He could run a wheel route, but he's not the same type of receiver as McCaffrey. They're going to look to replace that. Maybe they'll do it in free agency, but I freaking guarantee they're putting that skill set on this team because they're a mediocre team without it.